Welcome back to No Rhyme, No Reason. I'm your host, Aaron Bergeron, and as always, I'm joined by my co-hosts, Popeye
Blah!
and Ernesto.
Hey guys, how's it going?
All right, so this week
Oh my god.
is Halloween.
Blah!
Oh, this is gonna be fun. This week is Halloween, so we're gonna just talk about Halloween in general. So I guess right out of the gate, we love doing our little segment called Love Hate. So we're gonna start off and do a love hate about Halloween. So I guess I will start. I would say my favorite thing about Halloween is seeing creative costumes. There's tons of, especially with social media now, just seeing tons of people who have like unique takes on costumes or just do something that's completely out there. Like I have mad respect for somebody who comes up with something that's out of the box. I mean, obviously there's the traditional costumes that can be done really well, but those unique ones that take plays on words or they deal with social issues or something like that and put it in a creative costume is really funny. For hate of Halloween, I don't have kids, so I don't like people ringing my doorbell and having to like constantly interrupt everything I do. Now that I have a house in a nice neighborhood with lots of young kids that I see all the time that are super nice, and I have a lot of respect for them. I'm not a fan of having to constantly just get up and open the door. If I don't, I seem like the dark house on the corner that doesn't do anything. So I've got to give these little kids candy. And like when they come and they're not dressed up in a costume, like come on now.
Yeah, that's just cheap. You're
not even
just
trying.
getting free candy at that point.
That's when I pull out the secondary pot of candy, and it's just filled with pretzels or pencils.
That's the way to go.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That is good. It's absurd to me. Like it'd be one thing if they couldn't afford those Halloween costumes. That'd be incredibly sad. I don't want to be insensitive, but if you can have a Halloween costume, you opt not to. You're spitting on the spirit of Halloween.
Okay, so how about Ernesto? You give me your love hates for Halloween.
Yeah, thanks, Wayne. Loves. I love Halloween, in all honesty, and it's like you said, the costumes. But I love the costumes for a completely different reason. And it's because chicks, man. Like it is Halloween is every chick's excuse to dress super slutty, and it's fantastic. If she's a mouse, she's a slutty mouse. If she's a nurse, she's a slutty nurse. If she's a mailman, she's a slutty mailman. Like take the least slutty occupation or character or whatever that you can think of, and they find a way to make it slutty. Endless possibilities. Love it. Best holiday ever. No, I take that back. Not best holiday ever. Best party holiday ever. I'll leave it at that. It is the best party holiday ever. Is Halloween. So that's my love for Halloween. Because I'm not a kid anymore. I don't trick or treat. I don't go eat candy. I've never really liked candy. Yes, I still party every now and then. But really, if it was just me and a bunch of dudes in Halloween costumes, I wouldn't have that much fun. It's the chicks. Thank you, Halloween. You're the best. Anyways, my hate for Halloween, like you said, it's the kids. And it's so my hate for Halloween stems from the fact that I used to deliver pizzas, and I cannot tell you what kind of hell it is to have to drive through a busy neighborhood that's full of kids walking in the street. Like it's like the zombie apocalypse, but you can't hit anything. So it's literally like you're driving a creep. You're constantly going through obstacles. You're driving on eggshells, looking at every which way. So you don't like hit a kid who runs out in the middle of the street. So it's like that's where that stems from. Is just. And for whatever reason, everyone's out trick or treating, so no one wants to like cook or go to dinner or this or that. So everyone orders pizza. It's completely backwards. Shouldn't happen. Don't order pizza on Halloween. That's my hate. Popeye, it's on you. Unless you guys have anything to say about my love or hate. Other than that, it's on you.
No, I think you said it pretty well. My love for Halloween, I just love, especially here in Oregon, all like the trees changing colors, just the feeling of fall, and then the feeling of like reminiscing on old Halloweens as a kid. I don't know. I just like that little bit of nostalgia. But my hate, I would say, I think all kids would agree with me if I said this. The people who would give like unpopped popcorn as a fucking treat.
Bro, I love that. I
like-
love popcorn.
I can't even eat this now. I can't even eat this now if I wanted to. And I can go why it's why? What kid wants popcorn?
I liked it.
And that it's like I have kernels. I don't even have popcorn. I have fucking kernels. So it's like what
I liked it. Like I like popcorn, so I never like hated it because I would always eat it later. I don't understand it. I'm not saying that I understand. I don't know who started it or where that trend started or how it makes sense when like people are just giving out candy and that's the thing, and someone was like, "Oh shit, we don't have any candy. What's in the cupboard? Oh, we got some bags of popcorn." That is bar none how that started.
Yeah, we got some
Like
extra
that-
pop. We got some fucking Jiffy Pop or
Bar-
whatever.
It's not even normal bags of popcorn.
It's
Though.
like
It was
a
like
mini
mini
one.
bags
Yes.
of popcorn.
That's what I'm saying.
And you always burn it
Yes.
because it's like you don't
timing.
know the fucking number. The number's wrong on the package, so you burn it. Now your house smells like burnt fucking popcorn, and then you don't have popcorn.
Like
to
bar
eat anymore.
none, that is how that started. Like people were like, "Shit, it's Halloween. We don't have candy. There are people at the door. What do we have in the pantry?" They had popcorn. That is exactly how that started. Like no doubt in my mind. There's no other explanation to why that started.
Seriously.
So down
Oh, no.
and then like years down,
I've seen people hand out fucking raisins, and
Mm.
it's like, why?
It's a healthy
Actually,
treat.
I would like
It's a healthy
raisins.
treat. Like it's a healthy snack. It's healthy candy.
Also, a big shout out to the people who would hand out fucking water bottles, especially in Florida. And you're walking around and you're fucking thirsty, and then you see those houses that are giving out like Capri Suns or water. You guys win. You guys are winners in my book.
But popcorn, raisins. I don't know what other weird shit I got during trick or treating.
I remember getting like pencils and pretzels as well.
Is that why you said pretzels and pencils
Yes.
in your thing? It's burned into your memory.
Mm-hmm.
What was your guys' favorite Halloween candy to get?
Twix, still my favorite candy.
Definitely Reese's for me.
I'm gonna go a different route and say like gummy skeletons.
Like, oh, what? Gummy skeletons.
What? I never even heard of those.
There are those, and then that I got one time, and then like I've also gotten like the Krabby Patty gummies and stuff.
What are these so specific candies?
That's so specific. Did you also like the Swedish fish?
Hmm?
I mean, there were Swedish fish, but
Speaking of Swedish fish, I don't know what year it was, but there was, I don't know if you guys, either of you remember this, there was a band competition where Robbie was on our bus and he snuck a Swedish fish into Josh Tuttle's mouth. It was the funniest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life.
I remember that.
One of you was with me.
He was like asleep.
Josh-
Yeah.
He was asleep.
And his mouth is open.
Like head cocked back, mouth open, and Robbie just like Mission Impossible the Swedish fish right into his mouth. It was the funniest thing ever. Anyways, okay. So Twix for sure, classic. I don't know where this gummy fad is going.
I don't either. I have questions for Popeye though. So Popeye, this is your first year with a small child. What is Harley going dressed up as?
Jesse and I are still going to figure that out. I think Jesse and I are going this weekend with some friends, and I think we're going to be Ron Swanson and Tammy. But I think we're going to Spirits or Target sometime this week to find a costume for Harley.
What's the craziest thing that you've gone as? Because those are two like very plain Jane costumes. Wayne, I'm coming for you next because I have no idea
The craziest thing?
if you've ever dressed up for Halloween. Yes, go on, Popeye.
I would think the craziest thing was just buying a costume for a toddler and then squeezing into it.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, with the
I was
neon
there for that.
greens, the Vans.
Yes. Jesus Christ.
What about you, Wayne?
I'm gonna move on from that. Yeah, Wayne, what about you?
Oh, you know me. I am not a big proponent of dressing up in costumes.
That's why I said
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever even dressed up before.
I mean, obviously, as a kid,
I think you just
had all
go
the
as
hits.
Wayne.
I had all the hits.
I'm talking about like past like 16, 17.
Yeah, no, those weren't me. I've been to plenty of Halloween parties as the observer, not so much the.
Pulling a Jim Halpert.
I have done that costume before for work. I have cut out 3 black holes on paper and stuck them to my chest, or the deleted scene where you wear the name badge that just says my name is, and then have a different name.
Yeah.
Like I'm Dave.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even. The last time I saw you dress up as anything was when you dressed up like your senior year as a train conductor.
No, my senior year, I went all out with the Spirit Week because remember, I dressed up as the Bat Commander too.
Yeah,
like
the Aquabats.
Full rash guard. I had the belt that I made, and I wore the hat. Like, I definitely went all out. And then one of the days was like color or something, and I dressed up as that. So I'm not opposed to costumes. I don't know. I've always just
You go on your terms.
yeah. I don't have Ernesto. I'm assuming he's saying things though.
Yeah.
How can he not?
Oh,
And he's gone.
He's gone.
All right. Well, it's time to do the podcast without Ernesto. So let's just start this right off and just say that Ernesto determining and picking that his favorite thing about Halloween is women dressing up is as 100% predictable as Ernesto gets.
Yes, I think that was a very predictable move on his part, Cotton. We'll see how it plays out for him, though. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people to say something. I'm just ready to see it, so I'm excited for that.
See what?
Oh, just what people have to say about
Yes. People love his how respectful he is to other people.
Yes.
It's just so funny because like in real life, like we know him, and like when he's in those actual situations, he just acts so different. It's so funny to me. I'll have to cut this out and grab it and send it to another episode. I have no idea where he is. This is his Halloween idea. He loves the holiday so much.
Yeah.
No, but you need Harley to go as something else from Parks and Rec. That'll be good.
Well, she is kind of blonde. Maybe we can get like a little Leslie Knope.
That would be funny. I would just put her in like a pantsuit. That'd be funny. Give her some like binders.
She can be little Sebastian.
Or dress her up as a horse in a horse costume. A miniature horse.
Yeah. A miniature horse.
She could be Tammy 1. Or Tammy, is Tammy 1 and there's Tammy 2?
Jessie could be Tammy 1 and then Harley is Tammy 2. I said Jessie for next year because my hair is pretty long now. So I said I'll get cornrows and we'll do Ron Swanson and Tammy when they got married. So I'll get like a kimono and all that fun stuff.
Nice. Yeah, I think our plan this year is to just go out to eat because like Ernesto said, like no one wants to go out on that day. And like we don't have any costumes planned. It's a Wednesday this year, which sort of sucks. But I think we're going to try and go out and possibly like not deal with anybody. Like I've never done that before, like go out to eat on Halloween, but I feel like there shouldn't be a lot of people.
We're going so this Saturday, like downtown Eugene, everyone goes there dressed up and ridiculous costumes all over. Like last year, if you want to go and see like awesome costumes, like downtown Eugene right before Halloween or on Halloween or the weekend before it is the place to be. I saw Mr. Meeseeks. I saw Pickle Rick last year.
Mhm.
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, hey. There we go. How's your shitty computer holding up?
The battery died on me.
Hmm.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh.
Wasn't paying attention. It was already low. Apparently, when I turned this on, it was the first time since I used it since I've been home. Are we recording? It shows that we're recording on my screen.
Yeah, me and Popeye just went on without you. It was fun.
Okay. Anyways,
It'll be so spooky how well it's received your absence.
I don't think it will be received well whatsoever.
Should Ernesto say I'm back? And then you'll edit from like where I say the cotton line.
What
We'll
was
see
the
how this
freaking
one goes
cotton
out
line?
then.
We'll see. I'll have to work some editing magic. I have a weekend. We'll make it work. It'll be
Okay.
fun.
Okay. What was the cotton
Yeah.
line? Give me the last 5 seconds. Did anyone call me in?
Nope. We just said that you're gone.
Someone. All right. Do you want me to say "and I'm back"?
You can say whatever you want.
Got it. And where do you want me to pick up? Do you want me to pick up on the craziest thing that I've ever been as?
Sure.
Okay. Awesome. 3, 2, 1, and I'm back. All right. Ran into some technical issues, but we are up and running again. So easy, quick segue to me and the craziest thing I've ever been as. And the craziest thing that I ever went as for Halloween was I actually went as a. Have you ever seen the movie Super Troopers?
Yes.
Are you familiar with the term mustache ride?
Yes.
I went as a mustache ride.
I remember seeing pictures of you.
I basically had one of those giant car mustaches, strapped it to my midsection, and then wore black spandex, black tank top or whatever, and then had a sign around my neck that said "Ride?" ? And I had an afro. So that was the craziest thing that I ever went as. Outside that, I was a chicken suit one time. I went as I had a full chicken suit one time.
You had the gorilla
I had a
suit,
full
but
gorilla
without the
suit.
mask.
But without the mask. I didn't need a mask. It just went fine. Yeah, it's been some doozies. Cop twice.
How ironic.
It is, yeah. A redneck, if you will, a country fellow, if you will. But no, the mustache ride was definitely the craziest one. Worked wonders. I'll say that right now. It was a fantastic idea, and I can leave it at that. What? Go on.
How did it work? What do you mean it worked wonders?
I think we know what he means. I think we know what he means.
The costume lived up to its name.
Mm-hmm.
The costume lived up to its name. Definitely an attention getter. So that was the craziest thing that I ever went as. Slightly less tame than you guys, but still all in good fun.
So me and Popeye sort of talked about what we're doing this year. What's on your plate for this year's Halloween?
Oh, it's fantastic. So, for starters, I'm in a real estate seminar from 8 in the morning to 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Halloween, and then I'm getting right back out to where I live in Parrish, and I am actually handing out candy for Halloween for the first time ever. Having a table set up. And the caveat to that is that I'm also handing out business cards and going for business. So I'm giving candy to the kids, talking business to the parents, double-edged sword, and then I am gonna go downtown somewhere. more than likely, and drink and rejoice in Halloween-clad chicks.
I like to imagine that like 20 years from now or 30 years from now, there's going to be a group of kids talking about their love hates for Halloween, and one of them just like, I hate when I got business cards for fucking Halloween.
Oh, you bet your ass that kids are getting business cards for Halloween. 100%.
It's like, it makes popcorn look so
It
good.
does. Would you rather have business cards, Wayne, or pencils?
Once again, I can use the pencil. I'm a child. I cannot buy a house. I don't know about escrow. I don't know about interest rates. This is not happening anytime soon. It's not like he's gonna put it in his wallet.
Ernesto's not going to hand out the candy for free. He's going to hand them a stack of cards, and he's going to say, "Hand these out. You'll get a piece of
Come
candy."
back. Oh. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Oh god.
And then I break into child labor laws.
But if you're going to do that, you'll need king size bars.
King size bars. Actually, I could give the fun size bars as like a little taste, a little preview, if you will, and then say if you guys want the king size bar, you have to hand out all these business cards.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
do that. Hey, these are early life lessons. Hard work you get paid.
Get results.
Sometimes
okay?
you get candy bars.
You're rewarded for your hard work.
I wish you all the luck with that excursion this year.
I think it'll be good. I think it's not bad. It's very soft. I'm giving them candy. I'm just talking general conversation with the parents. Conversationalist, all right? And once I get someone talking, I can bend that conversation any which way.
All right. Well, I look forward to our following podcasts where we can discuss that into detail and see how it goes for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, we'll have to touch back on that and see.
I'll tell you guys exactly how it went. So that's about it. That's my plans for this Halloween. Any store? Have you ever celebrated? This is actually crazy to me. Like, have you ever celebrated Halloween, Wayne? Like, what is the most that you've ever celebrated on Halloween?
When I was a kid, obviously I went door to door.
Not when you were a kid. Obviously, when you were a kid, you went trick or treating. Every kid does that unless they're shut in and kept away from the world, like by terrible parents.
I knew a kid who couldn't go trick or treating.
Okay. Anyway, I usually
Oh my god.
in college and in since I've gotten out of college, like some of our friends host a Halloween party. I don't go to it every year, but yes, I go and I'm not dressed. I'm one of those lame people.
So you go to the Halloween party not wearing a costume. You've never dressed up as an adult?
Not that I can think of.
Like Brittany's never made you, for lack of a better word?
One year we went as the Legends of the Hidden Temple, me and Brittany. So we bought the shirts and we had the helmets and the knee pads.
So you just had the shirts?
Yes, and we wore like shorts.
All right. Well, helmets, knee pads. That's a start.
And we bought a $10 shirt, so I still have it. Blue Barracudas.
Oh, wow. That's the tune to be on.
Mm-hmm. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right.
What was it? The Silver Monkeys or whatever?
Silver Snakes. Good try.
Silver Snakes.
All right. Well, that's a start. It's baffling. Why is that? Why don't you like dressing up?
I don't know. It's just not my thing. I will say that Halloween is not my favorite holiday.
Where does it rank in the holidays?
My birthday, Christmas, Groundhog Day, and then most of the other ones are all in that general flat area.
Birthday, Christmas, Groundhog Day. Halloween's like number 20. That's insane.
Thanksgiving's cool too. There's football on Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is delicious. Thanksgiving is a sleeper holiday.
I will say one of my favorite Halloweens was the Dolphins were on Thursday Night Football, and I watched them defeat the Bengals in prime time with a safety. That was a memorable Halloween. That was a memorable Halloween for me. Overtime.
That is insane.
They won
with a
They
safety.
won in overtime with a safety. Yes, it was awesome.
one of my favorite Halloweens. I was in Orlando for the night before Halloween. Went to a Halloween party there. That's where I was the mustache. Then I left, went up to FSU, to Florida State University, in Tallahassee, and it was a surprise to Jack. So we went to his frat house, and the first thing he saw of me when I was in Tallahassee was he walked in, and I was in a full chicken suit, ripping a beer bong. That was the first thing he saw of me. And then later, there was a bunch of back and forth, a bunch of bullshit. Yelled at these guys who were walking down the sidewalk. They came up, and then I took off the top half of the chicken suit. So I'm standing here talking shit to these dudes in chicken, furry chicken legs, and just a regular Ernesto body. So that's about it. Crazy drunk stuff. I'm always drinking on Halloween.
Yeah, last year was pretty fun. It was funny because my buddy Jacob, which you two know, got pretty smashed to the point where he vomited.
Oh, yeah?
It was all over
Drinking
his front, and he tried to give me a
He tried to give you a hug?
Yeah, he was trying to give me a hug. I was like, I'm sorry, bud, but you got puke all over you. And he looked kind of disappointed and looked down, but shook his head he agreed. He's like, yeah, I understand. And then he fell asleep, and Jesse had to hold him up. And then his mom came to pick him up. She was nagging at him when he was unconscious. So that was pretty funny. I didn't get too drunk because Jessie was pregnant at the time. So I didn't know when she was going to pop.
That is proper planning. You want to... wait a second. You didn't know when she was going to pop. Was this Halloween? This was in October.
This would be a complication or anything.
I was about to say, you were 4 months away.
No, I was thinking about a different time when I was it was New Year's I was thinking about. Because New Year's, I was like, oh shit, I can't get too crazy.
I was about to say, it's 4 months away in October, and you're oh.
I'm expecting a premature baby.
Any second now, it's going to pop out. I just know, I feel it. Can't drink. Oh my gosh. Okay.
No, but I know Jesse couldn't drink, and I know I can be an asshole when I drink.
Yes,
so I didn't want to
absolutely,
get too drunk,
100%.
So.
Absolutely, I vouch for that 1,000 times over.
Yeah, no, I try not to be, but sometimes it just happens. So
I condemned you to a hotel room in Atlanta with Wayne that one time because you're too drunk to go to Waffle House with me.
Yeah.
You're the only person I've ever known who was too drunk to go to Waffle House. Granted, it was because of the customers within that Waffle House that I could not let you go to Waffle House with me.
All right.
Yes.
It was okay. I was quite the babysitter. It was good.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, I don't even remember going to sleep. So.
Oh, I do.
I don't even remember calling that one person.
You called her, and then Wayne Snapchatted me, and then you told me what you wanted me to bring you back, and I was like, okay, and then I go to leave, and you're just like, hey, and then you ran over both beds, got in my face, and you were like, what did I just say? What was my order? And I repeated it to you. It's like, oh, fucking K. And then you just walked away and went and laid down.
And Ernesto didn't bring you back any food because you were already asleep by the time they got there.
You fell asleep.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't get too crazy anymore. It's just not worth it.
All right. Well, there'll be plenty of time for more of those stories later. I think for now, we'll wrap it up. It's running a little long. But I guess thanks everyone for listening to No Rhyme, No Reason, and we'll catch you guys later.
Have a fun and safe Halloween.